Darrell, I know you're in the inspiration business.
Yes.
I mean, it's something that's what you intend to do in your life. That's what you're doing now.
Yes.
How did you get into the business or see yourself in this light? How did you arrive at that decision to be part of the inspiration business, if you could say that?
Absolutely. I think it started at 8 years old, really. That was when I really made the decision my life was going to be different. And I realized this. I was living in Baltimore then. This was before Morehouse. This was before Harvard. This was before any book. But I realized my life was going to be different because I was going to make certain decisions.
Mm-hmm.
And that really was the very beginning of my breakthrough. Mm-hmm. Seeing that at such a young age. And I realized that what I was going to say to crowds around the world really would be secondary to my life example. And so
now, just back to Morehouse, Martin Luther King Jr. went there, Spike Lee, Calvin Butts, the Abyssinian Baptist Church, great religious leader, Julian Bond, the great statesman. To read the list of illustrious graduates of Morehouse is really daunting, to say the least. In some way, I think it plays more powerfully than Harvard's in some ways.
Absolutely.
Now, what part do you see playing in the legacy of Morehouse College?
The legacy of those men is a legacy of service. Mm-hmm. And I see myself and I fit in that, one, because I stand on the shoulders of giants. Mm-hmm. I do believe that a Barack Obama would have been impossible without a Martin Luther King. And a Martin Luther King would have been impossible without a W.E.B. Du Bois and a Booker T. Washington. So there are people who have paved the way. And so I think, one, I fit in that because I stand on the shoulders of giants, and two, because I really do believe that what my life, I've dedicated my life to, is service. Mm-hmm. And so, I hope to one day be mentioned in the same sentence as those extraordinary people. Mm-hmm.